The Maryland State Police, State Fraternal Order of Police is now involved. That's what we have heard from its leadership, and also that it's trying to help resolve the concerns of officers here at Morgan. Morgan State University police are demanding change in the wake of the October 3rd mass shooting on campus. As the I-Team first reported, in a letter dated October 10th and obtained by 11 News, the union indicates officers lack confidence in Chief Lance Hatcher and decisions he and his command staff are making.
I think that is really a sign of concern. You know, not having confidence in your own chief of police here is not really a good sign. And, you know, I think that should be addressed mightily.
Now, Clyde Boatwright, president of the Maryland State Fraternal Order of Police, confirms to 11 News his organization is involved in working with the Morgan Police Union and university officials to try to resolve complaints and concerns of officers. In its letter, the union describes how communications and equipment issues have hindered safety efforts even before this month's shooting incident. Examples: officers do not have sufficient equipment, such as bicycles or segways, to ensure proper mobility in the field, nor has the department replenished emergency vehicles as required by the Memorandum of Understanding. The lack of available vehicles for officers to respond to the scene in a timely manner created a challenging situation during the October 3rd incident. Some officers were compelled to cram into another responding officer's patrol vehicle, as there were insufficient vehicles to accommodate the urgency of the situation. Also, only 4 active vehicles are available for patrol officers. 2 of these vehicles are in constant need of maintenance, and officers had no access to a brand new vehicle that arrived the day of the shooting. The absence of radio access for MSUPD patrol officers to Baltimore City Police and other local agencies proved to be a significant obstacle to coordinating responses effectively in real time. And the union claims the police chief has said he has 60 sworn officers. The union says the department has only 34. Last week, a university spokesperson talked to 11 News about increasing officers.
Currently, we are in a position to add 23 new officers, and we've been recruiting for those officers aggressively. If we were to add the additional 23 officers, that would bring our police force to right over 60 officers.
Now, that same spokesperson today says that Morgan State has confirmed that it has received the letter and that the university officials are planning to meet with the officers and the union. Reporting live from Morgan State University, Barry Sims, WBAL TV 11 News.